for me to grow as a human being, I had to move away from that. And I had to have a real good look at myself and say, okay, that's my ego talking. Like when someone achieves something in the industry, a lot of people straight away, they hate or they say, I can do better. I should be in that position. So instead of doing that, I used to be like, no, take a breath, step back and realize, no, be happy for that person. Be like, you know what? Good on Karl for opening Athletes Authority, or good on Jordi for opening his thing, or good on Locke for getting a job in as the head of Parramatta. You know what I mean? Like instead of us hating, and not talking about me, I'm talking generally in the industry. For everyone out there, instead of hating first, just breathe, realize that's your ego, and maybe be like, you know what? Congratulations. And that took me years to, that took me up to a 27 to really develop and be like, no, stop hating on people. Let's start developing and helping each other and helping it grow. So that's one thing that I'm glad I am these days is I have enough self-awareness to know when it's my ego and it's not. But you have to, a lot of people in this industry, and Karl, you can attest this, they don't grow, they don't develop. It's like they're 40-year-olds still hating on 21-year-olds who are either in professional sport now, or like you, Karl and Locke and Jordi, you've got your own facility. Well, look, Karl and Locke, you've got a great facility. People hating on you, I could do a better job. Well, then do it then. Don't fucking stay it. They're out there. They're the man in the arena, the men in the arena doing it. Don't hate on them. But in this industry, a lot of people, the first reaction isn't congratulations. It's a lot of tall poppy syndrome, hate. And that was one thing that really bogged me down mentally, was just the amount of hate for people doing well. And that's, for me, it's like, I'm not that, I'm never going to be that guy. I won't be that guy. I always try and support people as much as I can in the industry. I can understand why some people don't like me just the way I'm on social media, but just remember, it's fucking social media. If I get a reaction out of you, I win. My job when I played football was to piss people off, be a tagger, just get in people's face to let them know about it, to take their mind off the game. I did the same thing in business. I literally come out and say shit to piss people off. When you fucking comment, I win. It's called free reach. People get so upset at social media. It's like, it's just my opinion. If you don't like it, don't fucking just block me. But so many people get so frustrated and annoyed. And so for me, it's like, I don't get that. I see a status and it pisses me off. It's like, oh, well, that's their opinion. I don't give a
People can't separate when you're putting on the facade but to reality. So like easy way I think of it is you're like a WWE wrestler, right?
Yeah.
A skinny WWE wrestler.
Yeah, very funny, yes.
But that's not you all the time. That's just what you see on the TV and you jazz it up for the cameras. Behind the scenes, you're still skinny, but you're not that person that, that is in your face. You're a good bloke. You can have a good educated conversation with. We can talk about whatever we want. Yeah. But people they can't differentiate the two.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because I'm the same person. What you get like in real life, like I'm the same person.
What you see is
what you get. Like I'm the same person. What I am now in real life. I don't change anything.
Well, but I think I know the answer. Most people don't have the courage to do what Woody does online. So because they can't see themselves doing that, they assume that he must be that way all the time.
Maybe that's true. Actually, that's probably true. A lot of people, like I've said to a lot of people before, hey, why don't you go online and you talk about your passion? They're like, oh, I can't do what you do. I said, what do you mean? All I do is just say what I feel like. That's just online. People don't like it. But a lot of people in this industry, and I think all you boys can agree with me. I don't know if your interns think this, but our interns say this to me all the time. Oh, I'm so worried about being wrong. Who gives a fuck if you're wrong? You're human. You're going to be wrong. For everyone out there listening to this, I'm not always right. My systems aren't perfect, but at least that's life. You're not going to be right about everything, and you're not perfect. But for some reason, in this Instagram world, everyone needs to be perfect. Karl, I don't get it.
People are afraid of being judged, but the reality is someone is always going to judge you, like whether you like it or not. So people become very reserved, where Christian will just, I suppose, say it how it is. And I mean, people even message our Instagram account and Woody's Instagram account, being like, oh, hey, can you call this out? And it's like, well, do it yourself. Why do you need Christian to call it out if you don't agree with it?
And that does annoy me. These same people who bag me out are the ones who message me and try and get me to call something out, but then don't back me up.
Yeah,
I don't understand that either.
They want you to they want you to stand for the causes that they stand for, but they don't want the cost of standing.
Correct. Yes. Correct. Yes. That's exactly it.
And that's actually most people in life.
No, I agree.
Is they want someone else to do the hard work for them so that they can have the easy route.
And just to piggyback off Karl too, you know, when I started out, because being a little bit younger than some of you guys, you know, there was Lachlan and yourself as two people that I definitely looked up to early on, as not necessarily formative education, but people that, you know, if Woody was doing this or Lox was doing this at GWS or Para, they're things that I could implement because I know that these guys are doing it, you know, being top respected people. So regardless of what people, you know, think or think they know, you know, you definitely played a role in a generation of coaches that are coming through. And I think that if you do, you know, continue to have a steady rise of Woodford over the next couple of years, you'll see those coaches come through and give you the respect that you probably think you deserved 5 years ago, but it's 5 years later than what you actually thought, you know, when you were going to get it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. This is we will. I said this to Kieran 2 weeks ago. I said I've got the feeling again that we've turned this. We're going to turn it, and it's going to be big again. I know that for a fact because I feel it. When I'm at my best, I visualize. And I'm real big law of attraction guy. So visualization, manifestation, I'm really big on that. Before this even happened, I used to dream about this. I manifested everything and I'm manifesting. Woodford will be huge again, like Athletes Authority. We'll be the one up at the top, both cream of the crop. I know that for a fact. And I really appreciate what you said, Karl, what you said, Jordi. I really do appreciate that. And it's been a long journey. I said to Kieran, this will be the last time I ever talk about this. And it's cathartic to let it go, to say it, let it go, and then move on. Because I've never really talked about this, and I've talked about it to the right people. People who know me know about this, but this is the first time I really put it out there on social media. Apart from really ask Wood for that 49, but I really was struggling back then. So hopefully you got your viewers, followers, understand me, understand the journey a bit more, understand what you said, Karl, about the pitfalls and the ups and downs and whatnot. I'm so glad I could talk about this because no one really does talk about this. So hopefully you guys can get something out of this and realize that what I did, maybe you can learn from, maybe not. Maybe you might take a little bit X, Y, Z. That's fine. But if you can learn something about that and learn that, you know, not everything's going to be perfect. You know, it's not success isn't linear. And there's no such thing as overnight success. You have to chip away before it does happen. So thank you for allowing me to come on to talk about this. Listen, I really, from Kieran, myself, my entire company, we really do appreciate you guys. We're always going to be friends with you guys. I'm always got your back.